Hello, my friends. It is so amazing to be here with you today. I am so grateful for this opportunity. Oh my God. I am so sorry. That is my phone. This is so embarrassing. Please let me get rid of this call. I'm so sorry. Uh, Hello? No, no, no. No, you have the wrong number. No, I most certainly did not order a wake-up call. Oh, oh, okay. Yes, I understand. Yes, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment. It's for you. My friends, my name is Ellie Meadows, and today you can consider me your full service wake up call from the universe. Because today I am here to deliver that wake up call to you. And believe it or not, you actually ordered this wake up call. And this wake up call, it's right on time. The message I'm here to share with you today, my friend, is that there is a calling on your life. And the universe, it needs you to answer. You know, I have learned an awful lot of lessons in my time on this earth that we call life. And one thing that I have learned that I know to be true in every fiber of my being is this. If you are a human being alive on the planet today, you, my friend, were created. And I mean created by the source that created everything. You were created on purpose, and you were created for a purpose. And one other thing I know in my heart of hearts is that if you are alive today, living this life, I also know that you chose in to this experience. You co-created this experience with God. And so you may say that not only were you chosen, but you, my friend, you chose in. You are here on a spiritual assignment that you signed up for even before you took your first breath. And do you want to know what that assignment is? Because I will tell you. My friend, your only assignment in this lifetime is to uncover and to fully step in to your highest purpose, your highest potential, and to answer the sacred calling on your life. There's a quote I love from Brene Brown, and it is as follows. One day you will tell the story of how you've overcome what you're going through now, and it will become part of someone else's survival guide. My friends, right now, at this moment, there is another human being on the other end of the line waiting for you to answer the call. And my friends, you have no way of knowing how long that person has been on hold, holding on for dear life, waiting for you to pick up. My friends, I'd like to share with you a small part of my heart and my story that illustrates this point that I'm making right now. So in late 2019, as the world kind of started to go downhill and collapse, my life took a really drastic, really dark turn. It seemed almost overnight. I slipped into a cycle of severe insomnia, terrible depression, and alcoholism that almost took my life. And that cycle went on for over 15 months. My life was literally on the line. And excuse me, although I was searching for the answers, despite my best efforts, I was finding none. I was just desperately putting my call out to the universe, praying that one day someone would pick up. Then in February of 2021, again, it's about 15 months into my depression, someone answered the call. In a miraculous turn of events, I was introduced to a small group of earth angels who set me on a path to healing that literally saved my life. I am alive today, standing in front of you right now, because those brave, precious souls answered the calling on their life. And I am here to plead with you to do the same. Okay, you might be thinking, all right, Ellie, okay, I believe you. I believe there's a calling on my life. But what is it? How would I even find it? Those are both great questions. And there is this quote that seems to be kind of floating around the internet somewhere that I really like. It says, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. So how do you find out why? How do you find out your why? It's actually surprisingly simple. Another quote that I really, really love and that I admittedly have a hard time emulating is, quiet the mind and the soul will speak. The fastest and most powerful way to find your calling is not to go searching after it or seek it out or try to create it. But just ask and ye shall receive. Make yourself willing, an open vessel, and let your Creator know that you acknowledge that you are here with a specific calling. And then here's the trick. You have to sit in silence to receive the answer. I was recently at an amazing masterclass. It was actually also put on by our friend James Dixon. And there was this powerful bishop speaking, and she said, you've got to give God the chance to speak. And that really hit me. That really hit me. You have got to give God the chance to speak back to you, through you. And here's the cool thing. This, for me, helped kind of relieve some pressure when I became aware that there was a higher calling on my life. And that was the knowledge that your thoughts and dreams, all of these crazy things going around in your mind, they didn't come from you. They are not yours. Your calling did not come from you. It came from your Creator. It came from God. It came from Source. So You don't have to go around searching for it or figuring out what it is. All you have to do is get out of your own way and let God work through you. If you are open and willing, God will do the rest. God will clear the path for it to come to fruition and manifest through you. You just have to report for duty, and the path will be cleared. And I think the perfect example of this type of faith and what can come about because of it is Sir James Dixon. Just last year, James was working in a factory, as he had been for most of his life, until one day James made a choice. See, James knew in here that there was a higher calling on his life. He didn't know what it was. He definitely didn't know how he was going to make it happen. But James made a choice to seek out and to follow his calling and to let God do the work through him and his willing body and spirit. And what has come of his choice is literally unlike anything the world has ever seen. So know that James is a living, breathing example of what can happen when you accept that you have a calling and you let God work through you. I actually have a few other pointers, if you will, if you are realizing now that you want to truly find out what your calling is and how to step into your calling. I heard the most wonderful thing this morning, actually, speaking to a friend of mine, not only a few hours ago. And she said once she was in meditation, and she got this really direct download that I loved. It said, "Stay in your lane. There's no traffic there." How amazing is that, right? Stay in your lane. There is no traffic there. My friends, it can be very tempting for us to want to imitate other people and want to follow the path that they took. And it is amazing to have mentors and to study people that you admire, to emulate. But you are not meant to walk their path. They say, be yourself, everyone else is taken. Taking James again as another example. The world doesn't need another James Dixon. James is here to guide you to bring out your inner Superman so that your gifts can be revealed. So stay in your lane because there is no traffic there. Don't get caught in the game of imitating others. A final piece of advice I'd like to share with you regarding stepping into your calling and having success in finding out what that is and executing on it. Another one of my favorite quotes, it's actually from a poem by Rumi. Set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flames. Okay? So what that translates to for me, find what lights you up from the inside. Without thinking, without trying, find what lights you up and pursue that with purpose and with conviction. And just as importantly, surround yourself only, I'll say that again, only with those who fan your flames. Because that is what will get you to your highest purpose. My friends, I plead with you Please don't spend your life phoning it in, as the kids say. I've been hearing this phrase a lot. I kind of felt like you kind of phoned that one in. To phone it in, I actually looked it up today, means to not show up when and where you were expected and needed. So think of, calling off of a shift at work. That's phoning it in. My friends, most of us on the planet right now are phoning it in. We are phoning it in and wasting the one life we know we will get. People are just passing time, not showing up fully. Most people are just wandering through life with no purpose, no direction, and no idea that it is quite possible that within their sacred gifts lies the literal cure for someone else's suffering. They could be sitting on a gift that could change someone's life, that could save someone's life. And instead of answering the call, they're using that phone to just scroll and scroll and scroll mindlessly, having no idea that there is another human being out there who is on the line pleading with God that someone will pick up. I am alive. I am here today because my friend, Christy, answered the call. I am alive today because her husband, Ryan, answered the call. I am alive because Ryan's friends, Scott and Lorraine, answered the call. I am here because James Dixon answered the call. Only you can answer the calling on your life. And only you can impact the lives that you were meant to, that you were sent here to impact. It has to be you. The world doesn't need another James Dixon. Although that would be a really cool world, right? I would take a world of as many Jameses as possible. But the world doesn't need another Ellie Meadows either. What the world needs is exactly 8 billion of us who show up to answer the call and to show up as fully and powerfully as Ellie and James. My friends, I am truly beyond honored to have spent a few moments sharing my heart with you today. And I really hope you have gained some value from this time together. That being said, I've got a little bit of a trick up my sleeve. I know, I'm tricky, with the phone call and everything. I must admit there is an ulterior motive to my time spent with you today. As of this moment, if you are hearing my voice, consider yourself served. That's right, served. Yeah, like getting served with court papers. You have been served. Consider yourself served with the truth that you cannot unknow. The world needs you. The world needs you to answer the call. The world needs your light, your story, your courage, your gifts. You were created and called here for a higher purpose that can only be met and completed by you. The whole world is waiting for you. So please, for me, answer the call. It's for you. Thank you.